I know you're probably sick of me already, but this actually does help me. I'm going to tell you a quick story that happened in 2005, when my daughter, we took her to California to go to college. We went, me, my ex-wife, and only one ex-wife, that's all. I'm not married. We went and took her to California, where she had got a 4-year scholarship. And we went to the dorm. We went to the dorm place. It was really cool on top of the hill. Occidental College is really a nice school. A nice school where Hollywood has used their facades and their buildings for different movies, especially Star Trek too. Anyway, so we're moving her stuff in, and we don't know who her roommate is yet. But it's the long hallway. The dorms are in the bottom. Her dorm was in the ground floor, before the basement floor. They're all the same, from basement up to the top. They're all nice. Or down the hallway, I see a figure that's familiar. And as the figure was getting closer and closer, the figure got bigger and bigger and taller. And I realized that's Ted Danson. And I calmly pulled them aside and I told them, "Hey, that's Ted Danson." And immediately my ex-wife and my daughter said, "Oh, please don't say anything to them. Please don't say anything to them." Like I was going to embarrass them. What they don't know is that growing up in the restaurant business in Houston, when I was little, I remember famous people used to come in all the time because of the rodeo. And it didn't faze me. Famous people don't faze me in that way. I'm not starstruck. I mean, Woody Allen, Ted Neely, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, people like that. Yeah, but, Ted Danson. I like him, but then, he passes by, he smiles, he has a box in his hand, and I go out that door, I go down the hallway where he came from, I looked outside the that door, because I was wondering, where did that door go to? Went to a back parking lot where Mary Steenburgen was leaning on the Mercedes, smoking a cigarette. So I just looked at her, looked around like I was just checking out the thing. I wasn't staring at her, oogling, whatever. Go back in. Ted Danson passes me by again. I say hey, and he said hi. And come to find out, his niece, either daughter or niece, was roomies or right next door, staying at the same dorm, right there with my daughter. They were begging me, my ex-wife and daughter, don't embarrass us. And I'm like, I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say hi, like a father. Hi, I'm Steve. My daughter's coming here. Who's coming here? Do you have a daughter? And leave it at that, just like I did with anybody else that was there that day, any parent. Well, later on, my ex-wife made me very angry. She had said something that made me angry. So I took a cab, or I walked back to the hotel, which wasn't far. I changed into my bathing suit, was the only person there at the swimming pool, and I spent hours just swimming, laying out, and it wasn't a hot day, but it was a nice day. So about 7 or 8, here comes a taxi cab, and my ex-wife gets out, and I see her from the pool. I'm in the pool. I see her. She goes into her room. So the next day, we say goodbyes. We had breakfast at the school, and at the airport, the Burbank airport. She said, "Hey, did she say anything to you? What happened last night?" I said, "No." She's talking about my daughter. I went, "No, she didn't say anything." And she didn't say anything? I mean, like she was holding a secret. I said, "No, she didn't say anything." "What?" She goes, "Well, you left." I said, "Yeah, because you made me mad." She goes, "Well, after while we were, moving in and stuff, moving around, Ted Danson came into the room and helped us move the furniture around." I went, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, and he and Mary Steenburgen invited us to lunch." she said that Mary Steenburgen told my daughter to call her Auntie Mary. And apparently that was an icebreaker for that they would do things together. You're welcome to come to the house. You're welcome because our family and you are here at this school. You know, it's like high school. You go to each other's house. And she was almost laughing, saying, we went to lunch. We saw their house. They were real good. We rode in the same Mercedes as them. And I wasn't livid. I didn't know how to. I was just like, what? And she said, you just left. And she enjoyed telling me that at the airport, at Burbank Airport. So Burbank to Dallas, Dallas to Tyler. Tyler Pounds Field Airport is where we ultimately landed. The day I didn't get to meet Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. And I liked Mary Steenburgen because of her films with Dudley Moore and Woody Allen. Ted Danson, he's okay. Cheers. So, cheers.